Hello, welcome back to the Football Chat. We are here for Premier League predictions. It is game week 26 of the Premier League season, and for some clubs this is a double game week, so a huge chance for big points. Obviously some big games across this weekend. We are going to be covering City versus Tottenham on Saturday. Isn't that exciting?
Ooh.
So we won't be predicting that one, but all of the other games we will be predicting, so make sure to be there. TFC Live 5 o'clock will be live for Manchester City versus Tottenham. Right, into predictions. First game on the Saturday, it's the early kickoff, the 12:30, and it's West Ham United versus Newcastle United. Obviously, Newcastle in a good run of form, picking up wins against Everton and Aston Villa. West Ham escaped with a lucky draw against Leicester, but they've had a good season overall. Which way do you see this one going then?
I think what's played quite a big part in Newcastle's form is their last two wins have been at home. They have played a struggling Villa and against Frank Lampard's first game in charge in the Premier League for Everton. So I do think that plays a big part of it. West Ham, I think Bowen is on fire at the moment.
Yeah, I mean he's having a really good
they did well to salvage a draw at Leicester,
and of course Newcastle will be out will be without Kieran Trippier,
which I think is huge.
I think he's a huge absence.
His free kicks.
I'm gonna go 2-0 West Ham. Jarrod Bowen at the double.
I'm gonna go 3-1.
Who's getting the goals then?
Bowen, and Souček.
Off we could go, and more Bowen, and for Newcastle.
And then Newcastle's goal will come through their new signing, Bruno Guimaraes.
Oh, wow. And who's scoring first? Is it going to be 3-0 and then a consolation?
No,
or?
United will go one up. And then
Which
West
one?
Ham. Newcastle, Newcastle will go one up. And then West Ham will put 3 past them. Finish the game.
Enough. Right, on to the first of the 3 PM kickoffs, and there is a lot of them.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus Brentford. Brentford have struggling at the moment. Arsenal playing all right, but
everyone wants to get sent off.
Yeah, I really don't know which way this one's going to go.
Whose turn is it to get sent off for Arsenal this week?
on Arsenal red card bingo, I'm going to go Ramsdale. Comes out and just clarts Ivan Toney while he's through on goal. I'm going to go Brentford to win 2-0.
Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting that.
And that directly contradicts what I said on the podcast about Brentford getting relegated, but I'm never consistent.
Arsenal clean sweep 3-0.
Lovely. And who's getting sent off? Or they managed to not get a red card, surprisingly.
No, they'll survive a game without getting a red card, I think.
Alright, and just for the fun of it, a bit of red card bingo. Who are we going for?
Okay, red card bingo. Next on my bingo list is Kieran Tierney.
Right, let's see.
Actually, no, he's in my fantasy team. Okay. Do not get sent off.
He's in mine as well.
I can't think of any Arsenal players. Lacazette.
Oh.
But Lacazette will score 2 before that.
Take his shirt off for a second yellow and forget.
Probably.
Brilliant.
We Lacazette double and a goal.
I don't know why he's taking a shot off at the Emirates, winning 3-0 against Brentford, but he is.
Lacazette will get a double, and then the other goal will come through Kieran Tierney.
Fair enough. Right, another of the 3 PM kickoffs. I think there's 7 of them in total.
1, 2, 3, 4,
or 6. Yeah, I can't count from a distance.
Second one.
Aston Villa versus Watford. Villa in very poor form.
Big
Watford
game.
Also not doing well. I mean, they've just lost to Newcastle, drawn with Leeds, drawn with United is a good result, but they've won 1 in 7. I don't think you can say they're in good form.
I didn't say that, did I?
Watford, I don't know, they're really good at defending.
I think at Villa Park, no. If this was at Vicarage Road, I'd say maybe Watford could hold on for a draw. At Villa Park, I just see this going right. If Danny Ings starts for Villa,
which he won't.
I mean, Villa's still missing Konza. Mings is all over the place at the Moment. Callum Chambers is just not it.
Yeah.
He's like emergency backup. You know, House should be starting over him. I think Villa will just about win this.
I'm actually going to go bit different. I'm going to go nil.
Yeah, fair enough.
No goals. Both teams happy to take a draw.
Out of all the top 4 leagues in England, only 7 teams are yet to draw 0-0. Aston Villa are one of them. They haven't drawn 0-0 yet this season. You think that's going to change?
Because they're really good at conceding goals. Right.
Yeah, basically. No. I'm going to say 1-0 Villa. Phil Coutinho.
Alright. I'd take that for my fantasy team. On to the next of the 3pm kickoffs. It's Brighton versus Burnley. I've got a bold prediction in mind, but we'll wait and come on to that. Brighton in good form, picking up points in games that they need to. They look, I think they're a tough trip for any team going out there, outside of possibly the top 3. I could see, Burnley struggling a lot. I really only see one way this is going. What are you going for? What do you think of these two teams?
I think Burnley know they need to get some points. I think they're going to go there and shut up shops, but I think Brighton will struggle to break them down. So I'm going to go for 0-0.
I think if there's one thing Brighton are really good at, it's breaking down teams on the low block. You've got players like Tariq Lamptey and Mark Cucurella, fantastic crossing the ball. The link-up play between the full-backs and the wingers is fantastic. They've got players like Neil Maupay, who now has developed a bit of a knack for scoring goals in the Premier League. You've got players like Trossard and McAllister that can hit it from range. I'm going to go Brighton 6, Burnley 0. Got to throw a curveball every now and again in Premier League predictions.
Okay,
gone pretty safe from my opening 3. Burnley are going to
don't concede
Brighton are going to
6.
pack Burnley in. Well, they do now.
They don't. They just don't.
Oh, they will now.
They can be getting absolutely battered in the game, and they'll still only lose it 3 or 4.
And a red card for James Tarkowski.
Okay, well if he gets sent off early, that might make a bit of sense, but
maybe that's what I'm predicting.
Okay, I think 0-0. I think Burnley will go there, shut up shots. Brighton won't break them down, and Burnley will hold on for a point.
I could see that. Right, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Obviously, the world champions back in action after their little week in Qatar, picking up even more silverware. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, are in a bit of a struggle patch in terms of form. Drew with Norwich. I can't remember how they got on at the weekend.
Who did they face?
I feel like it was someone like Arsenal, but I can't remember. But yeah.
Doesn't work. I can't think.
I don't know either.
Brentford. What did I play? Brentford. It was 0-0.
That might be it. Yeah, I think we've literally predicted it. I don't remember. That rings a bell. But yeah, Palace struggling. I know they're at home. Chelsea beat them at 3-0 early in the season when even Alonso was good.
I also do think if Chelsea start, Christian Pulisic loves the game against Palace.
Yeah, he does.
I think if he starts, Palace are in big trouble. I'm going to go 4-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 3-0 Chelsea.
I'm going to go 4-0.
Not quite smart. I'm going to go for goals from Pulisic, Ziyech, Kovacic, and Timo Werner.
Pulisic double, Thiago Silva, Ziyech.
Solid. Right. Yeah, so far, pretty normal predictions. Liverpool versus Norwich. Is anything going to change? Currently sat second place. Liverpool in good form. They've got Salah now back from AFCON. They look pretty unstoppable. Norwich in good form. Did get packed in by City, but that's expected. Liverpool will be another tough game, but which way do you see this one going?
I think so. Liverpool got into midweek, haven't they?
Yeah, they play Inter at the time of recording tomorrow.
I think Aussie will predict. No, not tomorrow. This is going out Friday, isn't it?
So, yeah, 2 days before this goes out. Yeah. At the time of recording.
Yeah, at the time of recording, they play tomorrow. So we're the my prediction. I think they'll lose to Inter.
Oh.
I think they'll come into this game needing a result.
Oh.
I don't think they'll get it.
Oh.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
You know, I was thinking about 1-1. I'm going to go, though, 3-0 Liverpool. I'm usually the one to back Norwich in these situations.
I was going to go 1-0 Norwich, but then I thought
that's not working. That's not working to get Norwich points. So, actually.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Do we back in the garden? No, I'm going to stick with 3-0 Liverpool. I'm going to go for goals from Salah, Trent, and Alisson. And, yeah. Because, every now and again we see a goalkeeper get a goal. I'm thinking he's going to boot it long, Angus Gunn in nets. You know how it ends.
Okay. I think Kenny McLean will give Norwich the lead, and then to rescue them a point, Salah will go scoring with 2 minutes to go.
Nah, not even with 2 minutes to go. With 4 minutes after the 90.
Probably, yeah. 94th minute, he just dinks it over Angus Gunn. He gets through. Yeah. 1-1. Bold prediction, but 1-1.
Fair enough. Right, up next, it's the final of the 3 o'clocks. It's about the 100th 3 o'clock kickoff, and it's Southampton versus Everton. Quite a tasty fixture.
Yeah.
I think Everton obviously have a stronger squad overall. New management in charge, though. Some of the new players in the side still gelling. Southampton have got a manager who's been there a while now. They've got the good team spirit. They're in good form.
Yeah.
Players like Breuer are playing. I mean, he's playing absolutely fantastically at the moment. I think whatever happens, Breuer will score in this game. I'm gonna go though. A 2-1 victory for Southampton. They're at home.
Yeah.
They're a solid side. Everton only establishing themselves at the moment under Frank. I think this will draw them closer to that relegation zone and drag them deeper into the fight.
I'm going to say 2-2.
Ooh.
I think...
Interesting.
Breuer and Che Adams, again, scored at the weekend.
Yeah.
United, I think, will score again. And Everton-wise, I think Calvert-Lewin and Mason Holgate. But I think it'll be a great game, and I think it'll be a really good watch for those in the ground.
I'm going to go Breuer double. And then for Everton, Dele Alli. Going to keep predicting him to score until he does.
Yeah, I think he'll get an assist.
So that's going to be all season then.
We're not predicting the 5-3.
Yeah, I was about to say City versus Tottenham, then I realised we're not doing it because...
so, if you want to see our predictions, you'll have to watch
doing
us
it live
tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure to tune in then. It'll be a good game, hopefully. Hopefully we'll see a lot of you there. And love a bit of Premier League action. We haven't done any Premier League lives in a while.
No.
So I've been doing a lot of Serie A recently. Obviously the Champions League is now here. But yeah, Premier League lives returning on Saturday. Right then, Sunday, it's the 2 p.m. kickoff. Leeds United versus Manchester United. Again, a battle of the Uniteds.
That's good.
Similar to West Ham versus Newcastle. Right. Leeds, obviously in the reverse fixture, was a 5-0 win to Manchester United, or 5-1, sorry. Luke Ayling scored in that game.
Yeah.
I don't think Luke Ayling's fit anymore, though. No. So.
Leeds, they got a good draw at Villa. They got dismantled by Everton.
Yeah.
And then United are awful.
United are such an unknown because that 1 week they'll lose 5-0 to Burnley or something like that, and then they'll go and beat Atleti. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. But
yeah, drew to Southampton. This is at Leeds, which I think changes a few things for me.
I think they might rest players considering 3 days after they have a Champions League tie.
Yeah.
It's at Ellen Road. Leeds need points. United are in bad form. They might be resting a few players. Where do you see this one going?
I'm going to say 1-1. Again, like the Southampton game. I'm going to say Rafinha for Leeds, and for United it'll be like a last 10-minute goal from Fred. Why not?
Fair enough. As much as I don't want to give Leeds the points, I want to drag them deeper into that fight to help Norwich out. I'm going to go 2-0 Leeds. Goals from Rafinha and from Gelhardt, Joe Gelhardt. I think they might. I reckon. Oh no, actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go Rafinha and I'm going to go Dan James to score against his old club, a knee slide in front of the Leeds faithful, loving it,
sure.
And big middle finger up to the United faithful.
Maybe not that.
Then the 4:30 kickoff on the same day. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Leicester City. This is an interesting one because both of them kind of having quiet seasons. Wolves have gone under the radar for they're doing really well, and Leicester have had some big injuries in key areas, and they've not really been competitive.
But very up and down. I think they
have been getting draws, like the one against West Ham. They were very unlucky not to get a win. Yeah,
I thought they should have won that game. I really don't know which way. I do think though that Wolves are in better form and are the better side at the moment in terms of who's fit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Wolves.
That's a decent prediction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Wolves, and something I've just realised the heat is still on. Do you want to switch that off quickly so that doesn't, at least the last 10 minutes won't have that playing in the background. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Wolves, and that'll be I think Wolves good form. I'm gonna go for goals from Raul Jimenez.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go Dendonka.
Sure, same
Don't know how
score
much
as
he's
the score
playing,
against Tottenham. I'm going to say...
Oh yeah, I didn't realise that.
Jimenez, Kilman, and João Moutinho. And then for Leicester, Patson Daka.
Fair enough, right. Burnley versus Tottenham. Now we can finally judge Tottenham for being terrible. Yeah, this is the first game on the Wednesday.
Awful.
It's not the Sunday game, that would have been mental. But yeah, Tottenham really, really struggling.
That lost to
Wolves.
City, we don't know how it's gone on. And I'm not going to say
Burnley, gonna say they've just been battered by Brighton. It's at home for Burnley. They're gonna need points after they've just been battered 6-0. I'm gonna go Burnley 1, Tottenham 1.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Burnley.
Interesting. I'm gonna go for goals from Maxwell Cornet, a new signing. No, sorry. I'm gonna go assist from Maxwell Cornet and Valdevecos to get the goal. And then for Tottenham, I'm gonna go own goal from Ben Mee.
Sure, yeah. 1-0 Burnley.
And obviously Burnley will be without Tarkovsky for that game after he got sent off in the Brighton one.
I'm going to say 1-0 Burnley. Weghorst header. Burnley fans are loving it. Tottenham in the mud.
Yeah.
Tottenham in the mud. Tottenham in the mud.
Now on to somewhat of a London derby. It's Watford versus Crystal Palace. Yeah. Rivals there. Both of these teams struggling a lot at the moment. Obviously, Watford will have just played Aston Villa, and Palace would have hosted Chelsea.
I think this is going to be proper Roy Hodgson Brexit football.
Craig
Cathcart is going
to
boot it as hard as he can. Dennis is going to run onto it, and he's going to slap it home, and Watford will win 1-0.
I'll go Palace to win 2-0. Goals from Conor Gallagher, and you guessed it, Michael Elise.
Sure.
I predict the same 2 goal scorers every single week for Crystal Palace.
Will pick up a huge win there.
Fair enough. Right.
Last game on Wednesday.
Penultimate game of the whole weekend, as you say, the last game on the Wednesday. It's Liverpool versus Leeds. Battle of the L's. But who will take the L? Wow.
Leeds. I think Liverpool will want to bounce back from a draw at Norwich.
Yeah, what are you saying?
And are going to absolutely tear apart Leeds. I'm going to go really big.
I was about to go really big as well.
I'm going to say 7-1.
Well, I was also going to go real big, so I'm going to stick with it. And I'm going to go 8-0. Where Liverpool just needed one more to get the record, and Liverpool fans will be well pissed that they don't get another one to match that record.
8-0. No, I'm going to say 7-1.
Early red card for the Leeds.
You don't know people can score 8 goals out, like loads of goals out, the team and get sent off.
Early red card for Leeds. I don't think they can. Capitulation from there. Someone like Calvin Phillips, is he injured? I feel like everyone for Leeds is injured this season. Diego Llorente, if he's not injured, will get the red card.
Yeah.
And then a hat-trick for Salah, a hat-trick for Mane, and then goals from Harvey Elliott and Trent.
I'm going to say double for Salah. Then Llorente will head it in and everyone going to think Leeds are back in the game. Then Jota double, Mane, Fabinho and Henderson.
Wow, 7 different goal scorers apart from Salah getting 2. Wow.
No, Jota double as well.
Oh, boring. Right, on to the Thursday night then. We've predicted some pretty bold scores so far, but what are you thinking of Arsenal Wolves?
Didn't these two play each other the reverse fixture last Thursday?
Yes. They played very recently. I don't know exactly when it was, but yes, they have played very recently, Arsenal Wolves.
What's the score?
Arsenal won. No. 1-0, I think it was a 0-0.
I predicted a 0. You got your phone on you?
Yeah. Martinelli got redded, right?
Yeah, Martinelli I think they won 1-0 though, didn't they?
Let me have a gander.
They had lost. I predicted 0-0. I think Arsenal won 1-0. I'm going to be really...
There's one in Arsenal.
I'm going to be really boring
Goal
again.
from Gabriel.
Last fixture, I predicted 0-0. This fixture, I'm going to predict 0-0.
I'm going to go Wolves to incite pretty quick revenge. Obviously, they'll have come... What did I predict for them? Leicester, they won. Okay. And Arsenal, I predicted them to...
Lose to
Brentford. So yeah, I'm going to go Wolves to incite immediate revenge in a 1-0 Wolves victory with a goal from...
Don't say Jimenez or Dendonka.
Yeah, no. They're the only two names in my head right now. Or Patricio. They're the only three, and he's not even their goalkeeper anymore. Huge problems at the moment.
Kilman, Nori.
He was also in my head. Oh, God. Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to go Jimenez.
Yeah, sure. Why not? He is pretty good score, so yeah, you might as well predict what you think's going to score.
But yeah, just before we finish up here, obviously we have reached the end all of the games. It is a double game week for FPL. Are you going to be taking huge advantage of that, Harry? Are you going to be bringing in as many double game weekers as you can?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Because I'm way too... I've got my one free transfer.
Yeah.
I haven't got any free hits or wild cards. I'm so far behind.
Have you got players with double game weeks then?
Yeah, I've got a few. I'm going to bring in Salah for De Bruyne, I think.
That'll
be the one change I make. Apart from that, I'm going to leave it as it is because I can't afford to take too many minus points because I'm miles off the top in every single league I'm in. So I want to try and get as... Yes, I might miss out on the double game weeks, but... I think not taking...
The only thing I'm considering at the moment is possibly getting rid of Ings, because he's just not doing anything.
We need to start. If Ings starts, he will score.
But he's not at the moment.
Man.
So my fantasy team's struggling because of it.
Watkins is not doing well. Start Danny Ings.
I might also get rid of Mason Mount, who if I'd known was going to get an injury and be out for 2 weeks.
Yes.
I'd have solved that issue.
I haven't got Mason Mount, actually.
So I might look at Hakim Ziyech for that role. I think he'll be playing a lot more with Mace bench.
Don't have a double game week, so
so it could be worth taking someone like Lucas Moura, someone like Conor Gallagher, Michael Elise, maybe going and get another Liverpool player. Jota could be a good shout. Maybe get an Arsenal or Wolves midfielder if I don't want to get as many points.
If you want to get minus points, take Granit Xhaka.
I'm going to go Xhaka and Martinelli, and we're going to go for red cards in this game.
Xhaka and Martinelli.
But yeah, that rounds up Premier League predictions. Game week 26. Only 12 more games in the Premier League season. That's
I think the title race will be over by like 33.
We've now 2/3 of the way finished for the season.
Wow.
And obviously it doesn't split perfectly, but we've had 13, 12.
Loving the Premier predictions.
Yeah.
Loving some games. We've seen
it's been a successful series for us. And thanks for the support as well on the last Brent predictions, game week 25.
Yeah, did very well. Thank you guys for that. I want to see the same support on this one.
Mad views. Yeah,
make sure your predictions, it, share it.
Share it with literally everyone. Your nan, she needs to see this. Even if she's got a phone that doesn't work YouTube, send this to her anyway. I don't know how. Maybe record it, put it on a DVD and give it to her. She'd love it. Anyway, enough tangents.
Big one is subscribe. Come on. And we haven't seen the growth we want for the 1K. Let's make sure we can get this 1K. Let's keep subscribing and join our little community that we've got over here. Subscribe now. You might be early ones.
Let's make it massive. But make sure to be there for the Man City Tottenham stream tomorrow. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.